Hello everybody and welcome to the Darlington Raceway for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Sport Clips VFW Help a Hero 200 here at Darlington. It's Justin Allgaier and Austin Hill lead us to the green flag, and we are underway here at the Lady in Black. Who will tame the track that is too tough to tame here in Darlington? We will find out as Allgaier and Austin Hill lead us to the green flag. Earlier this season it was Eric Almirola winning the spring race at Darlington, the 20. This time around, it's Christopher Bell driving that car for Joe Gibbs Racing, but Justin Allgaier clear for the race lead down the back straightaway for the first time here at Darlington. Allgaier, so prolific here at Darlington Raceway, of course, in real life, won the spring race earlier this year. Already has one win in our universe here. Starting to get win number 2 here at Darlington. Austin Hill behind him in second. Sam Mayer in third in a near must-win scenario to make the playoffs. Trying to do whatever it takes to get that final playoff spot with a win to try to lock himself in for the first time since 2022. As we look out the field, everyone seems to be clean. 1-2 wide race out the field. There's Chase Elliott in the 17 there, running back in the top 10. Allgaier leads over Austin Hill. Sam Mayer there in third. Custer in fourth. Now here comes the one of Sam Mayer, moving up to the middle of the racetrack. Big run all the way up to the high side. Here comes Sam Mayer. He's got a huge run out of turn 4 to the outside of Allgaier, and Mayer is going to shoot to the lead into turn 1 into lap 3, and Mayer takes the lead away from his teammate Allgaier. Can Mayer win at Darlington and lock himself into the playoffs? That would bump either SVG or Cole Custer out of the playoffs. As Mayer continues leading in lap 4, caution, trouble behind us. I got his car spinning. That's Jesse Love. Chase Elliott into the wall. Austin Hill around as well. Looks like Chase Elliott just clips a 21 Austin Hill. Turns him right into his teammate of Jesse Love. Love goes spinning. Hill goes down. Chase Elliott trying to avoid, runs right into the back bumper of Jesse Love. And then Elliott pounds that inside wall pretty hard. Significant damage for Chase Elliott early in this race. Here's a full speed replay. Just 3 wide gone wrong there. Both Childress cars going around with the 17 of Chase Elliott, who's still trying to get a good run here in his second Xfinity start of the season. His other one was at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're in our university, did not have a good run there, but in real life he ended up winning that one Xfinity start. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, Sam Mayer will be leading us at the caution over Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier, and Joey Logano. Now we're going to restart here on lap 9. It's going to be Custer and Allgaier at the front rows. The 98 of Riley Herbst has come down pit road with Christopher Bell in the 20. Bell and Herbst have come down pit road. Rays were going green. It's some questionable strategy. I don't know what they're thinking doing this strategy, as Custer and Allgaier are going to lead us to the green flag as we are back underway here in Darlington. Justin Allgaier, the great restart there, clear of Cole Custer. Go by the start finish line. The caution has already come out as we go into turn 1, so everyone's off the throttle. And the caution comes down once again. We got to figure out what has happened. I mean, there's heavier damage now. The 17 of Chase Elliott. Just like Chase Elliott just phases together with the 07 of Greg Van Alst, who lands on top of Elliott, and then Van Alst goes around. And that's why we're under caution. A little weird glitch wreck right there. So Allgaier leads the way now. Will be Cole Custer and Jeb Burton, the front rows. Yeah, back underway on lap 13. More pit strategies. Really a lot of varying pit strategies so far early in this race. Custer now the inside. Going to take the lead away from Jeb Burton. He's got a push from Joe Graff Jr. in the 19, making his second consecutive start in that car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And Custer clear for the race lead here in Darlington ahead of Joe Graff and Jeb Burton. Custer trying to get the stage 1 win early. Of course, Custer, remember, currently on the playoff bubble. He needs some points, so that's why he's staying out on the racetrack, having a great run right now. He's behind us, though. Their car's slowing down, coming down pit road, I believe. And indeed, yes, that's Joey Logano, Sam Mayer, and Shane Van Gisbergen coming down pit road. Logano, I mean, he's running cups, so it doesn't matter for him, but Sam Mayer needs to win to make the playoffs. For some reason, pits on the green, as is SVG, who's another one of our 2 bubble drivers. Alongside Custer, SVG's in the pits. So they throw away their track position. Next up later, Cole Custer still pulling away from Jeb Burton. Now Sheldon Creed is in the pits, as well as Kyle Weatherman, Jesse Love, and Blaine Perkins. So now Creed, who's second in the points, comes down the pit lane. He'll fall a lap down, as will Jesse Love, who's just trying to have a solid end to the regular season. Just like they'll go a lap down, just like Mayer, just like Logano, just like Van Gisbergen. Now Custer leads the way here on lap 37. It's going to be the last lap of stage 1 here in Darlington. Cole Custer just put Shane Van Gisbergen, his fellow bubble driver, 2 laps down on the outside. SVG just didn't have the speed to stay only 1 lap down, and that pretty much puts an end to his competition today, and that will hurt SVG tremendously in the playoff standings. He gets put 2 down by Custer. Kyle Weatherman now about to be put 2 laps down as Cole Custer's had a great start to the race. Justin Allgaier second, trying to chase down Custer, just going to run out of time. They come out of turn 4 for the final time in stage 1. Cole Custer will get his 5th stage win of the season, winning stage 1 here in Darlington. Allgaier is second, followed by Allmendinger in third, just edging out Christopher Bell for 4th. Kligerman was there top 5. Then Austin Hill is 6th, followed up by Chandler Smith in 7th, Ross Chastain in 8th, Riley Herbst 9th, and Joe Graff Jr. earns the last stage point as Cole Custer, your stage 1 winner in dominating fashion here in Darlington. Now back underway in stage 2 on lap number 42. Custer, Allgaier the front runner. Now Justin Allgaier gets a superior restart to Cole Custer, and Allgaier with the advantage now. Going to turn 1 to begin stage number 2. Can Allgaier get the stage win this time around? He's trying to add some more playoff points to his totals as well, as Allgaier's also kind of in the mix of regular season championship. I mean, it'd kind of be a long shot if he can beat Chandler Smith. He would need like a ton of points, and Chandler Smith to have bad races these next 3 weeks. We'll see. It's Custer on the inside, Allgaier on the outside, Christopher Bell lurking in third, having a great start to the race, and Justin Allgaier huge on the outside lane in the 7 to the lead in Darlington. Justin Allgaier in control early in stage 2. He gets around Cole Custer. Now on lap 72, change of plans. Here comes Cole Custer on the outside lane. Custer now takes the lead back from Allgaier as they go down into turn 1 for the first time today here in later in stage 2. Custer takes the lead. Allgaier held up behind Kyle Weatherman. Christopher Bell now trying to take advantage of the opportunity, and Bell trying to drive into second place as Custer leads the way. Now Custer's in heavy lap traffic, dealing with SVG once again, as well as Kyle Sieg here with the 7 to go in the stage. Custer, Allgaier, Seabell all under a blanket. Allgaier barely gets the outside of Custer, and Allgaier's going to slide up, almost get hit by Noah Gregson. Allgaier now takes the lead back away from Cole Custer. Puts Noah Gregson and Matt DiBenedetto both a lap down. SVG about to go 3 down. Allgaier is still leading now on to the last lap of stage 2. Allgaier leading Cole Custer. These two have cleared left. Allgaier goes way down on the racetrack, super slow on the bottom, and Custer goes flying by on the outside. Allgaier just completely gave up the stage win here in Darlington. He fumbled it away by going really slow on the bottom through turn 1, and now Cole Custer's driving away to a stage sweep here in Darlington. He goes through 3 and 4 for the final time in the second stage of racing. Uncharacteristic blunder by Justin Allgaier is going to cost him the stage win and give it to Cole Custer, who sweeps the stages here in Darlington. Allgaier comes home in second, Allmendinger third again. Kligerman and Austin Hill the top 5, followed by Seabell 6th, the 81 of Chandler Smith. The trouble is, the wrong was the 07 of Van Alst. Big damage. Weatherman slams into Chandler Smith, who is 7th. Herbst and Brandon Jones and Alfredo around the top 10, but trouble. Chandler Smith wrecking Greg Van Alst, coming to the line and stage 2, and Chandler Smith gets pile driven by Kyle Weatherman. Heavy damage to the 91. Weatherman done for the day. Van Alst with further damage. Chandler Smith also now damaged. Weird end to that stage. So now Weatherman out of the race in 37th, joining Brennan Poole in the garage. Now we're back underway here on lap 95 here with 53 laps to go. Custer on the inside, on the outside. AJ Allmendinger on the inside. Going to take the lead for the first time today. Allmendinger to the point here in Darlington. Can Allmendinger get his 3rd win of the season and his 1st here at the Darlington Raceway in his career? Cole Custer, though, hanging on the outside lane. We know Custer's been one of the top 3 fastest cars all race long with Justin Allgaier. Those have been the top 2. Everyone else has been fighting for 3rd. Now Custer come back on the outside of AJ Allmendinger, who almost had that lap led, but Cole Custer back to the front here in Darlington, back in command of this race like he's been all race long. Austin Hill right there trying to get back into second. Remember, Austin Hill spun out for the first caution of the day and has fought his way all the way back up to 3rd. Now in contention for this win late in this race. Very impressive for him. And now on lap 106, Custer's lost it. Austin Hill is now taking the lead away from Cole Custer. Now 6 laps later, Christopher Bell now leads the way here with 36 laps to go in Darlington. Can Christopher Bell get his first Xfinity win at Darlington Raceway here? He gets around the lap car of Van Alst, has a good gap back to Austin Hill now. Coming to 12 to go this time by Austin Hill driving away, but caution! Caution lights are on. Caution on the racetrack. And now we have a late race restart because Ryan Ellis got turned into the outside wall by Noah Gregson, and he went upside down. Ryan Ellis barrel rolling end over end down the Darlington front stretch in a hellacious crash. Massive flip from Ryan Ellis, and he goes up and over, barreling down the front stretch, bring out a caution so he gets a restart with less than 10 laps to go. And Ryan Ellis done for the day, of course, in the garage, joining Brendan Poole, Leland Honeyman, and the 91 of Weatherman. Now a whole bunch of cars stacked up back here trying to catch up to the leaders. There's only 2 cars are way up there. That's Hill and Bell. Back here, still got some cars banging into each other. A lot of the leaders stuck back here, mixed in with the lap traffic for some weird reason on this restart. Back underway, 8 laps to go. Austin Hill on the outside, Christopher Bell on the inside. Austin Hill with the advantage, with Christopher Bell coming back on the inside. Bell has dominated this final stage since he took the lead with 36 to go. But now Austin Hill, who was wrecked in stage 1, is back in the lead. Here comes the 21. Austin Hill to the point here in Darlington. Now up ahead of us, there's trouble. Around goes the 26 of Corey Heim. Heim goes for a spin and saves it. as Heim got sent by Kligerman. Regardless, we call the caution for Heim going around, and we will have another restart here in Darlington for Corey Heim getting turned around there by Parker Kligerman inside the top 10. Now, once again, it's Hill and Bell in the front row. Allmendinger back in third. Now, just 2 laps remaining here at Darlington, and all the contenders, Custer, Allgaier, are still stuck behind lap traffic, as Austin Hill now trying to find his way to his 3rd win of this season to defend that championship that he won last season in our universe. Remember, he did win in Phoenix to win the championship, and now he is driving away to get his 3rd win of this season in his title defense, as Christopher Bell looks to have fumbled it away with all these late restarts, has not had the speed to compete. And look at the huge gap Austin Hill has now. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here in Darlington. Next flag ends the race, whether it be the caution flag or the checkers. Allgaier and Custer just running out of time to get back up to Allmendinger and Bell, as Austin Hill driving away now, looking to get his 3rd win in 2024 and a statement victory, no less, here at a tough track like Darlington right near the end of this regular season, to propel him towards a great start to the playoffs. It's through 3 and 4 for the final time here in Darlington. It's going to be a spin and win for Austin Hill, who wins at Darlington. Bell 2nd, Allmendinger 3rd, Custer and Allgaier the top 5. Then Herbst, Brandon Jones, Corey Heim, a very impressive 8th, Anthony Alfredo 9th, and Parker Kligerman rounds out your top 10 here today in Darlington. But Austin Hill gets his 3rd win of the season and the 7th of his career here at the Darlington Raceway, besting Christopher Bell in a green-white checkered finish. Cole Custer, Allgaier, the 2 best cars all day long, come home 4th and 5th. But still, regardless, a good point stay for the 0-0. So Austin Hill, a huge win here in Darlington. Going to give him some great momentum heading into one of his best tracks, Atlanta, next week. So now Austin Hill, of course, your winner in your final race results. Christopher Bell, a very strong day in that 20 car in 2nd. AJ Allmendinger, a good point stay for him in 3rd. Same for Custer and Allgaier, 4th and 5th, rounding out the top 5. Then Herbst, Brandon Jones, 6th and 7th. Corey Heim, a very impressive top 10 run in that Sam Hunt Toyota in 8th. Another good run from Alfredo in 9th, and a solid top 10 for Parker Kligerman. The rest are good there. You see Ross Chastain came home in 11th. Mayer, Creed, Logano, all a lap down, 15th, 16th, 17th. Carson Quaffle, Noah Gregson, Ryan Sieg, Elliott obviously had damages, trapped a lap down, didn't get the finishes those guys were looking for. Same for SVG, who's going to lose a ton of points with a 28th place finish. Not what he was looking for. So your updated playoff grid now. Just 3 races remain in the Xfinity Series regular season before the playoffs begin in Kansas. Austin Hill solidifies his spot in 2nd. At the bubble, Cole Custer now jumps to 11th with a comfortable 56-point gap to the cut line, whereas SVG has fallen onto that bubble, now only 16 points above Sammy Smith, who is still trying to fight his way back in. Jeb Burton, Alfredo still on the outside range of pointing against Sam Mayer, Parker Retzloff, Ryan Sieg. Basically must win. Then Poole and Honeyman obviously have to win now to get into the playoffs. So next episode, we'll be heading to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for our final super speedway race of the regular season. We will see how that one goes, if it's as prolific as the race earlier this year. And then before we end the episode, as always, I'm going to give a shout out to my channel members. So I'm going to shout out my boy, Jeremy Isley. Thank you, Jeremy. I really appreciate the support of you being a member. If any of you want to become members as well, the link is down in the description down below, or hit the join button to get access to exclusive perks, such as early access to multiple videos. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.